Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Ivan Jimenez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 5. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And right into the shift. Sano has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder number 31, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And oh, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
So here's Joe Mauer. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 to Joe Mauer. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and lines it to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256, 25 homers and 78 RBIs. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hicks is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's a high pop-up. Number 40 has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, and it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 27 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 3-0 now. Brandon Drury is on deck.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Mauer waits on it. And that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Brian Dozier will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Brian Dozier now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. Right over the middle, knee high. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH. Logan Morrison comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Morrison is off of first with 2 away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ivan.
Digging in to
Jimenez.
try it again, Ivan Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Mauer is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, number 40. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The shortstop, number 40.
First offering on its way. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jimenez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So striding in, Byron Buxton, who was called out on strikes to open the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. First time up, he went down looking.
Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Popped him up. Drury into shallow left, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks, and he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He topped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. This is foul right side. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Jimenez is there. One out. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sano leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Sliders in for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. With runners in scoring position this season, Andujar is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Hicks. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 40.
At the plate, number 40 flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Ivan Jimenez.
Center fielder, Ivan Jimenez.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here's Joe Mauer as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Polanco gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right
now. The 2-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 And the Twins, nothing. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Didi Gregorius. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 0-2, here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Brendan Drury. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Endahar brings it in on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. May, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Andujar on at first, nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. The Dozier for 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. From the stretch. And the runner's coming home. Pitches a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Target Field right after this. David Robertson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
David Robertson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. Ground ball foul down the left side. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Sanchez over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 40.
Digging in, number 40. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. Drury gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. Sano ranges to his left. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Byron Buxton now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jimenez. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's Joe Mauer. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Chapman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer. Changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. And the Yankees have won the American League East.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York win for a division-leading 98th time. Luis Severino records his 14th winning decision of the season. Jose Barrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 40th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains to the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.